Okay, I'm sure you'll let me know when it goes. Hit school. Good evening and welcome to Salem, South Dakota. Again, we apologize for going late tonight for this football matchup between the Point-Jefferson Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars. I'm Mark Krebs, your voice of the Huskies all season long, alongside Abby Casting. We're getting ready for the national anthem, and then we will have your starting lineups for both teams. So the Huskies are coming into this game after getting a big win last week against the Garrison Blue Dragons, where they scored 30 points in the fourth quarter to take the victory away from the Blue Dragons, 36-14. McCook Central Montrose comes into this game having just lost to Sioux Valley last week, 30-20. They lost the lead in that game as well. It is homecoming here in Salem for the Fighting Cougars. So the cheerleaders are being announced right now, but the Fighting Cougars are coming in with a little bit of a chip on their shoulders after losing that game to Sioux Valley last week. So we thank you very much for joining us here tonight on this beautiful Friday night. Here as we are getting ready to kick off. Conditions here in McCook Central it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful weather, 75 degrees and sunny right now. A little bit of a wind coming out of the east. This is an east-west facing field. Wind coming out of the north-northwest at about 7 miles an hour, so that is going to help any team going east. So we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy as the Huskies and the Fighting Cougars are getting ready to do battle. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we will have the national anthem for you and the starting lineups. You're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Start with us and then go to them. Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies are getting ready to take on the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose. Let's go over the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Huskies on offense. Quarterback number 12, Noah McDermott, the 5'6", 166-pound sophomore. At wide receiver number 15, Tyler Gehring, 6'3", 168-pound senior. At running back number 5, Riley Schmitz, 6', 171-pound senior. At the other running back is number 33, Skylar Swadek, the 5'10", 155-pound senior. At tight end, number 31, Will Gary, the 5'9", 158-pound senior. At the other tight end, number 42, Jacob Lichtenberg, a 6'2", 202-pound junior. At left tackle for the Huskies is number 60, Chase Fornia, a 6'2", 223-pound sophomore. Left guard, number 54, Tyler LaFleur, 6', 198-pound senior. At center is number 66, Noah Larson, a 6'1", 228-pound senior. At right guard is number 71, Ethan Kelly, a 6'3", 284-pound junior. And at right tackle is number 72, Luke McInerney, 6'4", 272-pound senior. Let's go over the Husky defense here. At one defensive end is number 55, Gavin Jacobs. Gavin is a 5'11", 178-pound sophomore. At the other defensive end is number 44, Andrew Neerman, the 6', 188-pound senior. Defensive tackles are number 42, Jacob Lichtenberg, and number 66, Noah Larson. At linebacker, number 5, Riley Schmitz. Excuse me. Number 27, Ben Swadek, the 5'10", 163-pound sophomore. Number 33, Skylar Swadek, and rounding out the linebackers is number 28, Devin Schmitz, the 5'10", 162-pound sophomore. At defensive back is number 15, Tyler Gehring. Number 22, Lucas Heeger, 5'9", 158-pound sophomore. And number 31, Will Gary. Let's take a look at the McCook Central Montrose Cougar offense. At quarterback is number 5, Gavin Gordon, a 6'3", 185-pound junior. At running back is number 40, Jacoby Kraus, a 5'10", 200-pound senior. At tight end is number 18, Avery Federal, a 5'8", 180-pound senior. At the wide receiver position is number 21, Griffin Stoffel, a 5'11", 150-pound senior. Number 8, Bobby Kopsel, 5'8", 160-pound senior. And number 2, Cody Miles, the 5'10", 155-pound junior. The offensive line for the Fighting Cougars is number 55, Jacob Wagner, a 6'7", 280-pound senior. Number 67, Jake Van Hout, a 6'2", 260-pound sophomore. Number 52, Austin Hoyton, a 6', 205-pound sophomore. Number 77, Elliot Chase, a 6', 250-pound junior. And number 56, Micah Van Ruler, a 6'6", 260-pound junior. Now looking at the defense for the Cougars, is at defensive back is number 11, Joe Loudenberg, a 5'8", 145-pound junior. Number 8, Bobby Kopsel. Number 20, Will Cleveland, a 5'10", 140-pound sophomore. Number 24, Trey Clausen, a 5'6", 160-pound junior. At linebacker is number 18, Avery Federal. Number 45, Kane Muth, a 5'11", 180-pound senior. Number 59, Braden Kirkove, a 5'8", 175-pound junior. Number 32, Carter Randall, a 5'9", 160-pound freshman. And the defensive line is number 68, Garrett Miles, a 6'7", 285-pound senior. Number 55, Jacob Wagner. And number 52, Austin Hoyton. So we're going to pause for the national anthem, and when we come back, we will have the coin toss for you. And the national anthem is played by the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougar Pep Band. So we are getting ready for the coin toss here as the captains are getting ready to meet out in midfield. Last week in the Huskies win over the Garrettson Blue Dragons, Riley Schmitz was the workhorse for the Huskies. They kept going back to him over and over. And he ended up racking up 196 yards on rushing and 3 touchdowns. He was instrumental in that second half, where the Huskies had that huge comeback. Now, Schmitz also had 16 yards on a catch, so he had over 200 all-purpose yards on the night. last week. As this is homecoming, the King and Queen are presenting the game balls to the officials. But the Huskies are looking to continue that momentum that they had after last week's win over the Garrettson Blue Dragons. So we're going to go ahead and step aside here for just a minute. And when we come back, we will have the opening kickoff. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto, as in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose are getting ready to square off. Coin toss going on right now. We are waiting for the results of that. Here at game time, it is 73 degrees here in Salem with a north-northwest wind at 7 miles an hour. Sunset is at 6:55, so the lights are on here at the stadium already. Through the night, it is going to remain clear, and it's going to stay a very light breeze. So we will see who won the coin toss. The Huskies have elected to receive, and we are getting ready for some football here in Salem, South Dakota. So as Coach Jake Terry gives his team some last-minute instructions coming into tonight's game. Again, the Huskies' record stands at 3-3. The McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars are sitting at 4-2. This is a very, very big game in terms of regional seedings for the playoffs, which will begin in 2 weeks. Riley Schmitz and Tyler Gehring back deep to receive the kickoff. Doing the kicking duties for McCook Central Montrose is going to be number 56, Micah Van Ruler. So we are, the official signal the ball ready to play, and we are getting set. And it's going to be a low kick. That's going to be fielded by Schmitz at the 20-yard line. Schmitz looking for room. He's got room right up the middle. Riley Schmitz with a great run gets it back out to about the 39-yard line. And that is where the Huskies are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 39. You got it. So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Huskies for Noah McDermott and the rest of the Husky offense. So McDermott and the Huskies break the huddle. McDermott has two men split wide to the right. Tyler Gehring in motion. Handoff's going to go to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz is going to go right up the right side, and he's going to get met by a host of Cougars. Gain of about 1 on the play. So it's going to be a 2nd and 9 upcoming for the Huskies from the 41-yard line. Skylar Swadek checking into the game now for the Huskies, replacing Tyler Gehring. So McDermott's got 2 men split wide to the left, 1 split wide to the right. Man in motion is Schmitz. McDermott drops back to pass. He hits Andrew Neerman in the flat, and Neerman gets out of bounds right about the 47-yard line for a pickup of about 6 on the play. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 situation for the Huskies from the 47-yard line. So McDermott breaks the huddle. He's got 3 men split wide to the right. Man in motion is Gehring. Handoff goes to Schmidt. Schmidt finds room around the right side. Schmidt's going to get the first down and more into Fighting Cougar territory. Riley Schmidt tackled out of bounds at about the 46-yard line of McCook Central Montrose. Huskies are in business, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. 10:57 left to go here in the first quarter. So the Huskies break the huddle. McDermott, man in motion. McDermott with the pass over to Andrew Neerman. Neerman with the completion. He gets it out over the 46, down to the 45 is where they're going to give him. So give him 1 yard on the reception. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 from the 45 with 10:17 left to go here in the first quarter. So a quick little pass into the flat for the Huskies. So Neerman has Will Gary split wide to the right. Andrew Neerman split wide to the right. Man in motion is Swadek. Handoff's going to go to Riley Schmidt. Schmidt's going to try right up the middle. And he's going to get about a hard-earned yard on the carry. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 now from the 44-yard line of McCook Central Montrose. Trevor Hansen in on the tackle for the Fighting Cougars. So 3rd and 8 now for the Huskies from the 44. 9:26 left to go here in quarter number 1. So we'll see if this is going to be a passing situation or not for the Huskies. McDermott back in the shotgun formation. He's got Schmidt right next to him. McDermott drops back. Pass over the flat goes to Neerman. Neerman's going to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the 44-yard line. So no gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th and 8 from the 44-yard line for the Huskies. So the Huskies are going to elect to punt this ball away. Tyler Gehring's going to drop back to do the punting duties tonight for the Huskies. Gehring standing back at about his own 41-yard line. Back deep for the Cougars as Gehring gets the snap. A beautiful kick fielded by the Cougars. Oh, that ball got dropped. Picked up by number 11. Joe Loudenberg, and the Huskies drag him down deep in Cougar territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Fighting Cougars from their own 15-yard line with 8:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Now, last year, these two teams met in Elk Point, and it was McCook Central Montrose who came away with a last-second 32-28 victory over the Huskies. So Huskies are looking to avenge that loss. As Gordon calls his own number, he brings it out about 9 yards. So a 9-yard gain on the play for Gavin Gordon brings up 2nd and 1 from the 24-yard line. 8 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. Jacob Lichtenberg in on the stop for the Huskies. So Gordon back in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 men split wide to the left, 2 split wide to the right. Gordon drops back. He's looking. He's got a man right in his face. Gordon's got all sorts of time. He has to scramble. Penalty flag flies. And Gordon's going to get sacked, but let's see what this penalty is all about. Gordon got sacked back at about the 18-yard line, but let's see what the penalty is. going to be a penalty against the Fighting Cougars. So I believe that's in the vicinity of holding. I couldn't hear what it was. Nope, it's going to be an illegal block in the back called against the Cougars. So that's going to back them up from the spot of the foul, 5 yards. So instead of 2nd and 1, it is going to be 2nd and a country mile for the Cougars all the way back at their 5-yard line. It was half the distance to the goal line from the 10. So 2nd down and 20 from their own 5, 7.5 minutes left to go. Gordon with the handoff. Handoff went to number 40, Jacoby Kraus. And he got all those yards back to bring up a 3rd and 1, so a 19-yard gain by Kraus. The Cougars are using a hurry-up type offense right now. Gordon with the handoff. And they're going to get met by a host of Huskies. Jacoby Kraus with the run again, but it's going to be enough for a 1st down. He gained 3 yards on the play. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line for the Cougars with 7:15 left to go here in the 1st quarter. Riley Schmidt's in on the tackle for the Huskies. So Gordon back in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 men split wide to the right. He looks to pass. He's looking right. And almost a couple of Huskies were in the vicinity of that one. Tyler Gehring was in the vicinity of that for the Huskies, right along with Jacob Scarman. Scarman, who had a pick last week against the Blue Dragons of Garrettson. So an incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. 6:59. Gordon with the handoff to Kraus. Kraus dodges his way, and Riley Schmitz gets a hand on him right along with Scarman, but it's going to be enough for a Cougar 1st down all the way out to the 41-yard line. So a 15-yard gain on the play brings up 1st and 10 from the Cougar 41. 6:46 left to go here in the 1st quarter. Gordon back in the shotgun formation. He's got Kraus right behind him. Man in motion for Gordon. Handoff's going to go to Bobby Kopsel, and Kopsel's going to get taken down in the backfield for a loss of about a yard on the play. Andrew Neerman on the tackle, a loss of 2 on the play. Well, loss of 1. So it's going to be a 2nd and 11 from just inside the 40-yard line of the Cougars. So we'll call it 2nd and 11 from the 40-yard line. Gordon, fake handoff, goes to Kraus, and Jacoby Kraus finds room on the left side. He gets brought down by a host of Huskies again, but not before he gets the 1st down. Skylar Swatikin on the tackle, among others, for the Huskies. That run put the Cougars into Husky territory for the first time tonight. So 1st down and 10 from the 46-yard line. 47-yard line, 5:50 left to go here in the 1st quarter. So Gordon's got Kopsel in motion. Pass goes to Kopsel, and he gets the reception, but he's going to get immediately taken down by the Huskies. Ben Swatikin on the tackle for EPJ. But a gain of about 5 on the play, so 2nd down and 5, 2nd down and 6 from the Husky 41. So Gavin Gordon back in the shotgun formation. He's got Kopsel in motion. Pitch goes to Kraus. Kraus finds room around that right side. Huskies are going to have to stop him, and he keeps going. And Andrew Neerman ripped the ball away. Husky turnover. Andrew Neerman stuck with the play, ripped that ball away from Jacoby Kraus. And that's a turnover for the Cougars. Huskies back in business on offense. What a defensive play by the Huskies, stopping the momentum of the Cougars. It's going to be first down and 10 Huskies from their own 24-yard line. So Noah McDermott back in the shotgun formation. Handoff's going to go to Riley Schmidt. Schmidt's going to try right up the middle. About a 3-yard gain for Riley on the play. So it's going to bring up second down and 7 from the 26-yard line. Second and 8 from the 25 is what they're saying. 4:29 left to go here in the first quarter. So McDermott back in the shotgun formation. Nope, direct snap to Riley Schmidt. Schmidt's going to try to get it up, and the Cougars sniffed that one out. He got taken down by about 4 McCook Central Montrose Cougars on the play. Gain of about a yard on. Loss of 4 on the play, excuse me. It's going to bring up a third down and 9 from the 21 with 3:50 left to go here in the first quarter. So the Huskies need to do something with this turnover. They need to get a first down and continue the momentum that they have going after the defensive turnover. So McDermott drops back to pass. He's got Tyler Gehring over in the flat, and that goes in and out of his hands. So the Huskies are going to have to punt this ball away, with it being 4th and 13 from the 21-yard line. Loudenberg back to receive Tyler Gehring's punt. Gehring stands back at the 10-yard line. Oh, that's a huge punt by Gehring. Loudenberg fields it on one knee. So that is where the McCook Central Montrose Cougars are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. So with 3:23 left to go here in the first quarter, 1st and 10 for the 45 for the Fighting Cougars. A real quick look at some other scores from around the state. Winners defeating Miller Highmore Herald 20-0 with 5 minutes left to go in the first. As Gavin Jacobs' handoff goes around, we'll see who that is. Riley Schmitz runs his man out of bounds. Federal on the carry for McCook Central. He gets 5 yards on the play, so 2nd and 5 now from midfield. Some confusion, and a timeout's going to be called and taken by McCook Central Montrose. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them. With 3:15 left to go here in the first quarter, Huskies and the Fighting Cougars knotted at 0. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the Cougars of McCook Central Montrose are tied at 0 right now with 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. Some other scores from around the state right now. Chamberlain is playing Woonsocket, Washington Springs, Sanborn Central. They are knotted at 0, and Sioux Valley has an 8-0 lead over Beersford with 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. As Gordon hands off to Jacoby Kraus, and Kraus gets brought down in the backfield. He immediately got met by Jacob Lichtenberg and Skylar Swadek on defense. Oh, my goodness. There was nowhere for Kraus to go. He lost a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 from the 48-yard line. Gordon with the handoff to Kraus. Kraus goes around the middle, and he's going to get hit again. He got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Husky defense standing tall. Once again, shuts Jacoby Kraus down. Got maybe a yard on the play. I didn't see the sticks move. But Gavin Gordon is staying out there. It's 4th down and 6 from the 49-yard line. Gordon, 3 split wide to the right, 1 split wide to the left. Single man in the backfield. Gordon's going to have man. Gordon has a man wide open. Oh, and the ball got fumbled. Huskies recover again. Huskies recover again. Lucas Heiser with the recovery for the Huskies. Pass was complete to Avery Federal. And Federal just lost the ball. Huskies get it back off the turnover. So 1st and 10 now from the 29-yard line. 2:07 left to go here in the first quarter for the Huskies. Noah McDermott back in for EPJ. McDermott has 2 men split wide to the left, 1 split wide to the right. Man in motion is Schmitz. McDermott drops back to pass. Oh, and that ball, he underthrew Tyler Gehring. Gehring was wide open on the left side. But that ball just must have slipped out of McDermott's hands. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 situation for the Huskies from their own 29-yard line with 2:05 left to go here in the first quarter. So McDermott brings the Huskies to the line. It's going to be a direct snap back to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz going to find room. He's going to dance inside, outside, and back inside. And Schmitz motors his way all the way out to the 40-yard line. That should be enough for a Husky first down, and it is. Riley Schmitz carried the pile tonight with that just on the other side of the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for the Huskies from the 40. Minute 54 left to go here in the first quarter. So another direct snap goes to Schmitz. Low snap. Schmitz still able to pick it up, and I think he may have gotten a yard on the play, and that's about it. So Kickoff with the tackle for McCook Central Montrose. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 from the 41 for the Huskies after the low snap was picked up by Schmitz. So the direct snap comes right back to Riley Schmitz. No, it doesn't. We'll see who the ball carrier is for the Huskies. I believe that's Skylar Swadek who had the ball. Yep, went to Skylar Swadek. Swadek's able to get 5 yards on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 from the 45-yard line with 46 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Huskies are going to have to get one more play off before the end of the quarter. Direct snap back to Schmitz. Schmitz going to dance his way through, and Schmitz is going to get enough for the first down and more. Riley Schmitz with another hard-fought 7 yards. He is pushing that pile of Cougar defenders every single time he gets the ball. 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the Cougar 48-yard line. 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. Direct snap goes to... Oh, Huskies! Huskies could score 15-10 and drag down at the 12-yard line. That was Will Gary on the carry for the Huskies. And that is going to do it for the first quarter. A big gain by Will Gary to end the first quarter. Huskies and the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose are tied at 0. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
Since the 1960s, McClory Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McClory Engineering in Elk Point.
And it'll give you a link.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose are tied at 0 after the first quarter. Let's take a look at some scores from around the state. Winners defeating Miller Highmore Herald 28-0. Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central is defeating Chamberlain 6-0. Bridgewater Emory Ethan is winning over Garrettson 7-0. Sioux Valley is 8, Beersford 0 in the first, and Aberdeen Roncalli and Sisseton are locked in a battle. Sisseton leads that game 8-6. So as we come back to action here, 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 14-yard line. Direct snap goes to Riley Schmidt. Schmidt finds room along the left side. Schmidt 10, 5. No signal yet from the officials. They're going to say he's down just before the line. But Riley Schmidt gets it inside the 1-yard line for the Huskies. Huskies' first trip inside the red zone could result in a touchdown for EPJ. 11:48 left to go here in the second quarter. Huskies knocking on the door. Direct snap to Schmidt. Schmidt follows the pile in. Touchdown, Huskies! Huskies take the 6-0 lead over the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars with 11:37 left to go here in the second quarter. So the Huskies lining up to go for 2 here. Riley Schmitz gets the snap. Schmitz, the pile's going to push forward. I don't know if he got it. And they're going to say he did not get it. So the Huskies, there's an injured McCook Central Montrose player on the field. We're going to go ahead and step aside as they tend to him. Huskies have the lead over the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose, 6-0 with 11:37 left to go here in the first quarter, or in the first half. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Yeah, because they're still tending to them. They've got
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to Salem, where the Huskies have the lead over the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose, 6-0 with 11:37 left to go here in the first half. Garrett Miles was the injured Cougar on the play. He is being helped off by the training staff, so we hope that his injury is not too severe. So the Huskies are going to kick this ball off. So we'll see who's going to do the kicking duties tonight for EPJ. Huskies have recovered a couple of onside kicks on the year. Fighting Cougars back to receive. Huskies are going to kick this one deep. Picked up at about the 20-yard line. And the Husky special team stops Kopsel right in his tracks. It's going to be first down and 10 from about the 35-yard line for McCook Central Montrose. So Gavin Gordon back in at quarterback. He's got Kraus in his backfield. He's got 3 men split wide to the right. Handoff goes to, nope, pass across the middle. That's going to be caught. Huskies got caught. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Cougars. 65-yard touchdown reception by Connor McGuire. With 11:17 left to go here. And Gavin Gordon tries to get it in for the 2-point conversion, and that is going to be no good. Huskies stop him. So with 11:17 left to go here in the first half, we are tied at 6 here in Salem. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars are locked in a battle right now, 6-6, as the Cougars just marched down the field 65 yards on a pass from Gordon to Connor McGuire, excuse me. So the Huskies are going to be back deep to receive. Tyler Gehring and Riley Schmidt back deep to receive the kick from Micah Van Reuter. And Van Ruler's kick is fielded by Schmitz at the 20-yard line. Riley Schmitz gets it all the way out to about the 42-yard line. And that is where the Huskies are going to take over, 1st and 10 from their own 42. So Huskies 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. 11-12 left to go here in the second quarter. Let's see if the Husky momentum can continue and see if they can march it down the field one more time for another touchdown. Last year's game was a back-and-forth affair as well, with McCook Central Montrose defeating the Huskies 32-28. So McDermott's got it, man split wide to the right, man split wide to the left. McDermott drops back to pass. He's got Tyler Gehring on the right side. Gehring's going to get immediately wrapped up. And a loss of about 2 on the play, maybe 3. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 13 for the Huskies from just inside the 40-yard line. So good idea, but McCook Central had that play scouted. Tyler Gehring checks out of the game for the Huskies. 10:40 left to go here in the first half. McDermott. So a direct snap here comes to Schmitz. Schmitz looking inside, outside. Schmitz going to cut around the left side. Schmitz turns on the afterburners. Schmitz has the first down and more. 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Riley Schmitz! Touchdown, Huskies! 60-yard run for Schmitz. So Riley Schmitz with the 60-yard run for the Huskies with 10:18 left to go here in the first half. So the Huskies are going to line up to kick this ball. It's going to be Carson Timmons in to attempt the extra point for EPJ. Snap back, ball down, kick is up. And it is good! So the Huskies are going to take the 13-6 lead with 10:18 left to go here in the first half. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Todd's Electric Service with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
As we come back, the Husky kickoff is fielded by the Cougars. Cougars are going to have the ball 1st and 10 from about the 25-yard line. So the Husky defense is going to come back out onto the field and try to stop the Cougars, who had Gordon connect with Connor McGuire on a 65-yard pass play, but the 2-point conversion was no good. Huskies have the lead 13-6, 10-11. Kraus with the carry, and the ball's on the ground, and I believe it's going to be Husky football. Oh, McCook Central Montrose pounced on that ball. There were a couple of Huskies in the area. I'm not sure who recovered that for the Cougars. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line with 9:43 left to go here in the first half. So Gordon drops back to pass. Huskies need to get some defense. Passes good to Kraus. Kraus is going to get down by Andrew Neerman. Let's see who else is in on the tackle for the Huskies. Devin Schmitz in on the tackle for the Huskies as well. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 now for the Cougars from the 30-yard line. 9:15 left to go here in the second quarter. So Gordon back in the shotgun formation. Handoff goes right up the middle and goes nowhere. Handoff to Kraus went nowhere, maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down. I think McCook Central is going to go for this one. Fourth down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Gordon back in the shotgun formation. He's got 3 men split wide to the right. Huskies were able to get reset. There was movement on the line. And that's going to be a false start call on the Cougars. Their left tackle came up out of his crouch, and that's going to back them up 5 yards. The Huskies jumped just a few seconds before, but McCook Central Montrose did not snap the ball. So instead of 4th and 3, it's now 4th and 8 from the 27-yard line. 8:23 left to go here in the second quarter. So Gordon is going to pooch kick this, and that ball is going to bounce at about the 30-yard line. Oh, that's going to take a Cougar roll. Oh, my goodness, that took a Cougar bounce at about the 30-yard line, rolled all the way down to the 11, and that is where the Huskies are going to take over. 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 12 for the Huskies. 8:03 left to go here in the second quarter. Huskies have the lead, 13-6. 8:03 left to go here in the first half. McDermott back in the shotgun. Man in motion is Schmitz. McDermott's going to call his own number. Pitch is going to go to Neerman. Neerman's looking to pass. Oh, we've seen this before. Neerman's pass was nowhere near anybody back at the 39-yard line of the Huskies. I think he was looking for Tyler Gehring. Gehring just did not get over there. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 12-yard line for the Huskies. We've seen that little halfback pass before. And it worked against Bridgewater Emory Ethan. The Huskies were able to score their first touchdown against the Seahawks that way. And a timeout called by the Huskies. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them with 7:54 left to go here in the second quarter. Huskies have the lead, 13-6. You're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Welcome back to Elk Point, or to Salem, South Dakota, where Lucas Heeger has just run for a first down for the Huskies. Got it all the way out to the 35-yard line of the Huskies. Off a direct snap, a beautiful run there by Heeger. 1st and 10 for the Huskies from their own 35. 7:44 left to go here in the second quarter. So McDermott and Riley Schmitz back. Handoff, or snap, direct snap, right back to Schmitz, and he tosses it to McDermott. McDermott's into McCook Central Montrose territory. Gets it all the way down to the 36-yard line. First down, Huskies. A beautiful toss by Riley Schmitz to Noah McDermott. McDermott gets it all the way down. Oh, I thought he got it further. They're going to say 1st down and 10 for the Huskies from the 37-yard line. 7:15 left to go here in the first half. So McDermott comes out of the game for the Huskies. A direct snap back to Heeger. Heeger gets about a yard on the play. So Lucas Heeger gets about a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 from the 37-yard line. With 6:45 and counting left to go here in the first half. A good crowd on hand here tonight from Elk Point Jefferson. We want to thank you for tuning in wherever you're from to tonight's game between the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars. Direct snap goes back to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz springs himself. Riley Schmitz has room. 15, one man to beat. 10, 5, touchdown, Huskies! 36-yard touchdown run by Riley Schmitz. Huskies are up 19-6. with 6:18 left to go. Riley Schmitz, just on his touchdown runs tonight so far, has 97 yards. He is well over 100 for the game. He got led by the offensive line. Carson Timmons comes in to attempt the extra point for the Huskies with 6:18 left to go here in the first half. Snap back, ball down, kick is up. And it is good! So Carson Timmons is 2 for 2 tonight, and the Huskies now have the 20-6 lead over the McCook Central Montrose Cougars. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
As we come back, Elk Point-Jefferson kicks the ball off. Get picked up by an up man. Huskies meet him immediately. Oh, and there's a fumble on the play. Huskies will say they have it. No, they're saying McCook Central came up with it. So the Huskies were saying... Huskies were saying they recovered the football, but the officials said it was going. The officials are saying they're talking about this. I didn't see the ball pop out. And the Boo Birds come out here. So it is going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their own 43-yard line. Huskies need to get a big defensive stop here to keep the momentum going. Up 20-6 with 6:13 left to go here in the second quarter. So Gordon back in the shotgun. Handoff goes, nope, pass over the middle, and that's tipped by the Huskies. Tipped by Andrew Neerman, incomplete. Huskies had a man in the area. Hunter Gary was in the area. Could have easily picked that one off, but Andrew Neerman tipped that ball down. Bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Huskies with 6:06, or 2nd and 10 for the Cougars, 6:06 left to go here in the second quarter. So Gordon drops back to pass again. And Hunter Gary with a huge hit on the receiver. I couldn't tell who caught that ball. It's good for 5 yards, though. But Hunter Gary stopped any more bleeding. Lucas Heiser checking into the game for Gary. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 47-yard line for the Cougars of McCook Central Montrose. So Gordon, handoff to Heiser. Nope, another pass, and he's got a man wide open. 10-5, touchdown Cougars. Cody Miles with the touchdown reception. 53-yard pass from Gordon. So with 5:27 left to play here in McCook Central Montrose, scores again to make it 20-12. They line up for the 2-point conversion. Gordon back, gets the snap. Handoff goes to Kraus. Kraus waltzes it in for the 2-point conversion. So it is now a 20-14 lead for the Huskies. After the 53-yard pass play, Gordon to Cody Miles. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football on YouTube Live.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where Riley Schmitz just fielded the kickoff at his own 20-yard line, brought it back out to the 40. So that is where the Huskies are going to take over, 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. So a lot of scoring in this second quarter. Riley Schmitz has 3 touchdowns alone for the Huskies, totaling 97 yards on the night in just scoring runs. So 20-14, 5:19 left to go here in the first half. Husky ball, 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. So McDermott and Schmitz back. Direct snap back to Riley Schmitz. Handoff goes right back to the Huskies. See who that was. Will Gary on the carry for the Huskies. That's going to be a loss of about a yard. So 2nd and 11 now from the 39-yard line. 5:01 left to go here in the second quarter. So the Huskies back over the ball. Riley Schmitz, direct snap to him. Riley Schmitz is going to bounce off several tacklers, and he's going to get 9 yards on the carry, 9.5. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Huskies from the 49-yard line of the the Huskies. 3rd and 1 with 4:25 left to go here in the second quarter. So direct snap goes back to Schmitz. Schmitz going to find room right up the middle, and he's going to get into Cougar territory for a Husky first down. Riley Schmitz, God, he's got to be close to 130, 140 yards tonight alone. Picking up right where he left off. Schmitz had over 500 yards, close to 600 yards after last week's 196-yard rushing performance against the Garrettson Blue Dragons. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the Cougar 43-yard line. 3:47 left to go. Huskies trying to punch another one in before the half. And a timeout called by head coach Jake Terry as they didn't have the right personnel on the field. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them. With 3:29 left to go here in the first half, Huskies have the lead 20-14 over the McCook Central Montrose Cougars. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Since the 1960s, McClory Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McClory Engineering in Elk Point.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies have the lead over the McCook Central Montrose Cougars, 20-14. Husky football at the Cougar 43-yard line. Direct snap goes back to Noah McDermott. McDermott's got a man wide open. That's going to be Tyler Gehring if he gets it. Tyler Gehring, 15-10-5, touchdown! No, they're going to say short. Tyler Gehring with a 42-yard reception off the hands of Noah McDermott. Huskies back in the red zone, looking to strike once again. Gehring got pulled down at the 1-yard line. I thought he had gotten in from my vantage point. And if you can't tell, I am right in the middle of the rest of the Elk Point-Jefferson crowd. This is an electric atmosphere down here tonight. So Riley Schmitz is going to take the direct snap. Husky offensive line is going to give him some room. Oh, no. Touchdown, Huskies! I can't tell who that is. Lucas Heiser. Lucas Heiser with the 1-yard touchdown run for the Huskies, puts the Huskies up 26-14 with 2:51 left to go here in the second quarter. So Carson Tibbins in to try the extra point. Snap back, ball down, kick is up. Tibbins is 3 for 3 for extra points. So with 2:51 left to go here in the second quarter, Huskies have extended the lead back to 13, 27-14. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies have the 27-14 lead. Let's take a look at some scores from around the state. Mobridge Pollock is defeating Redfield 14-0. Winner all over Miller Highmore Herald 44-0. Flandreau and Webster area knotted up at 6. St. Thomas More over Douglas 21-0. Custer over Lee Deadwood 22-0. Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central over Chamberlain 13-0. Bridgewater Emory Ethan in a shootout with Garrettson 14-9. BEE leads that one. And Sioux Valley all over Beersford 28-0. And the Huskies tried an onside kick there, could not recover it. It's going to be Cougar football from their own 48-yard line. So just finishing up the scores right now, Aberdeen Roncalli is beating Sisseton 12-8 with 11 minutes left to go in the second period. Hot Springs and Stanley County are playing tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in Fort Pierre. So 2:50 left to go here in the first half. Huskies up 27-14. All the scoring has come in this second quarter. So Gordon drops back to pass. He's got a man, and no! Passes in and out of the hands of Loudenberg. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now for the Cougars with 2:47 left to go. 2nd and 10 from their own 48-yard line. So Gordon gets the snap. Handoff. Nope. Pass is going to go right over the middle. Huskies are going to drag the receiver out of bounds. Federal is the man who got the catch for the Cougars, and it got it down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cougars from the Huskies' 29-yard line. So 2:39 left to go. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. 3 seconds just ticked off the clock. And Jacoby Kraus goes nowhere. He lost a couple of yards, I believe. Huskies had that little halfback draw. Scouted out, got back maybe a half a yard is what they're giving him. We're going to call it 2nd and 9 from the 28-yard line. 2:13 left to go here in the second quarter. Gordon's got 1 man split wide to the left, 2 split wide to the right. Gordon back to pass. He's got a man wide open in the flat. Touchdown, Cougars. Federal with the 28-yard touchdown reception. So Federal with 1:56 left to go here in the second quarter. And the Huskies cannot stop the 2-point conversion. Jacoby Kraus gets the 2-point conversion to cut the lead down to 5, 27-22 with 1:56 left to go here in the second quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to Salem, where the Huskies are up 5 on the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars, 27-22. All of this scoring has started from the 11:37 mark in the second quarter. So this is a long quarter, that's for sure. Back deep to receive the kickoff for the Huskies is Lucas Heiser and Tyler Gehring. So we'll see what they do. It's going to be a short kick, fielded by the Huskies at the 30-yard line. Huskies have room. I believe that was Noah McDermott who got the ball in the end. No, 19. Jacob Scarman got the kickoff for the Huskies. Brought it back out to the 41-yard line. So that's where the Huskies are going to start, 1st and 10 from their own 41 with 1:49 left to go here in the first half. So Riley Schmitz in the game. Pitch back to McDermott. McDermott's going to find some room. There's going to be a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what this penalty is all about. I'm not sure what the flag is going to be. It's going to be a holding call on the Huskies, so that's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So McDermott and Gehring come out of the football game for the Huskies. Heiser checked in right along with Gavin Jacobs. So a 10-yard mark-off from the spot of the foul brings up first down and about 17 for the Huskies from their own 34-yard line after the 10-yard mark-off. So Riley Schmitz and Lucas Heiser. Heiser gets the direct snap, and Heiser ran into a wall of Cougars. He may have gotten a yard. So Huskies up 27-22. Clock is running, 1:15 left to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 16 now for the Huskies from their own 35-yard line. Under 1 minute to play now. Heiser and Schmitz. Riley Schmitz is going to get the direct snap. He's going to go right up the middle. Schmitz is going to be met. Maybe got a yard. And a timeout's going to be called by McCook Central Montrose with 46.4 seconds left to go. Here in the first half, we're going to go ahead and step aside and take a timeout. You're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
We should have a couple hours left on that.
Todd's Electric Service with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
Huskies take a direct snap right up the middle. All the way. I can't tell who that was. Skylar Swadek took the direct snap all the way into Cougar territory. 39 seconds left. They're resetting the chains. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line of the Cougars. And a fumble on the play. Huskies are not going to recover. McCook Central is going to get it. Fumble was recovered by Trey Clausen of the Cougars with 27.6 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Abs, if we have to move everything down, we will. And we've got a timeout called by head coach Jake Terry. So we're going to go ahead and step aside with 27.6 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Huskies lead the Cougars 27-22. You're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
And Gordon for McCook Central Montrose with the pass. Deflected by the Huskies, 17.1 seconds left. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 from the 48. So 3rd and 10 from McCook Central Montrose from the 48-yard line. 17 seconds left. Gordon drops back to pass. He's got coverage all over him. And the pass was complete to the tight end, to Farrell. It's going to be a first down for the Fighting Cougars as he got out of bounds. 10.2 seconds left to go here. Huskies up 27-22 late in the second quarter. Gordon had a man. Andrew Neerman had a hand on Gordon. He's going to get run out of bounds with 1.8 seconds left to go. And a timeout called by McCook Central Montrose. So we're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with him with 1.8 seconds left to go. McCook Central trying to put something together here with a 2nd and 8. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies are trying to stop the McCook Central Montrose Cougars. They've got time for one last play. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 from the 39-yard line. Gordon back in the shotgun formation. He's got Jacoby Cross right behind him. 3 split wide to the left, 1 split wide to the right. Huskies looking to stop Gordon. Gordon's going to get flushed out of the pocket. And the pass is batted away! Pass is batted away by Skylar Swadek, and that's going to end the first half. Huskies have the lead, 27-22 here at halftime. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Since the 1960s, McClory Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McClory Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
From the one outlet they have on the south side of the field. Yeah. She's going right now. She's going right now, but I just wanted to make you aware of the situation that we have. But it's not a good situation where they put me. Jacob Lindstrom, son of Tori Lindstrom, and the late. Yeah, and I gave the press box to our coaches because they needed it more than we did. Queen Maggie Miles, daughter of Mackenzie and Paul Miles. Yeah, she's going to find the AD or somebody from the school, see if we can get a power strip so that we can run all three. But we're just going to be catching the backs of players, unfortunately, in the spot where we're going to have to go.
And now for the royalty of McCook Central.
Yeah, that's my other problem. See, I can go audio only and not have
Abby Blake, daughter of Amber and Kevin Blake.
But therein lies the problem of no video and people
Jacob Wagner, son of
complaining about
Joni
that.
and Dan Wagner.
I'll explain. Clerks is here too. I'll explain the situation to him.
Sophia
I wonder
Caper, daughter
if
of
Miles
Mike and
has
Sharon Caper.
a power strip. I'm going to go ask Miles, our tech director.
Griffin Stuffle, son of Aaron and
Yep,
late
we will.
Travis Stuffle.
Yep. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Lauren Stiefvater, daughter of Kathy and Kurt Stiefvater.
As we are back here in Salem, the Huskies have the lead over the McCook Central Montrose Cougars, 27-22. We are trying to work out some technical issues right now, so we will keep you informed as to what is going on with the rest of the game. So we will keep you informed one way or the other. We will continue to have audio of this game. We may not have video, but we will continue to have audio one way or the other. So again, at halftime, the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies lead the McCook Central Montrose Cougars 27-22. We'll be back right after this.
Bobby Kepsel, son of Melissa and Alan Kepsel. Congratulations to both schools' royalty and parents. Now listen to the McCook Central.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars are are stuck in a battle right now, folks. We do apologize for the technical issues we've had during this halftime. We are getting it figured out, though. The rest of the broadcast is going to be audio only. So we will have the rest of the game for you tonight. So the Huskies have really been led by Riley Schmitz tonight. He has 97 yards on all of his touchdown runs so far on the night. So just to recap the scoring, Riley Schmitz with 11:37 left to go in the second quarter ran the ball out from 1 yard to put the Huskies up on top, 6-0. Gordon hit Connor McGuire on a 65-yard pass play just on the first offensive series right after the Schmitz touchdown. The two-point conversion was failed, and that knotted the game back at 6. Riley Schmitz then broke off for a 60-yard touchdown run. Carson Timmons put one through the uprights to put the Huskies up 13-6. Then Riley Schmitz once again rattled off another 36-yard run for the Huskies. And they were able to increase the lead to 20-14 after Cody Miles caught a Gordon pass from 53 yards. The two-point conversion was good by Kraus to make the score 20-14. Huskies struck once again with 2:51 left to go in the second quarter. As Lucas Heiser ran the ball from 1 yard out, Carson Timmons put the PAT through the uprights to put the Huskies up 27-14, but less than a minute later, McCook Central Montrose struck once again as Gordon hit Avery Federer from 28 yards out, and Jacoby Kraus hit the two-point conversion to make it 27-22, and that is where we stand here at halftime. So the Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Cougars are ready for a battle here in the second half. Again, we thank you for bearing with us through these technical difficulties that we are dealing with tonight. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have the second half kickoff for you. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as a camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, McCook Central Montrose High School, where the Huskies are getting ready to kick the ball off for the second half. Huskies need to continue the scoring streak that they have going right now, as McCook Central Montrose is knocking on the door of the Huskies' lead, 27-22. Again, we apologize for all the technical issues. We've got them figured out now. This will be video only for the rest of the way, or audio only, for the rest of the way. We have a picture on our camera right now, but that is dying as well. So we are working through the kinks, but we're going to still bring you the conclusion of this exciting game as the Huskies are getting ready to kick the ball off to start the third quarter. So the Huskies are going to kick the ball off. That's going to go to one of the up men. And a penalty flag on the play. That's going to be an illegal procedure penalty called. on the Huskies, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from the 40-yard line. So McCook Central Montrose is going to get the ball 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Gordon back in the shotgun formation. He's got Jacoby Kraus right behind him. And they are going to start the third quarter with the football. Handoff goes to Kraus. Kraus along the left-hand side. Kraus is going to spring free. He's going to have enough for the first down and more. Jacoby Kraus gets about 12 yards on the carry. First down for the Cougars. Check that, a 9-yard gain, so just 2nd and 1 now from the 44-yard line. Gordon calls for the ball. Gordon drops back to pass. He's got a man wide open in the flat, and that is caught by number 11, to Loudenberg. So that is a first down for the Fighting Cougars as they are starting to march down the field after getting that short field start. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from about the 42-yard line of the Huskies. Gordon calls for the ball. Fake handoff to Kraus. Gordon with the quarterback keeper. He's going to get sniffed out and brought down. Riley Schmitz in on the tackle. There's a penalty marker on the field. And that's going to be in the vicinity of holding, I believe. We'll see what the call is. It is going to be a holding call on the Cougars. So that's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to remain first down. So again, alongside Abby Castaning, I'm Mark Krebs, your voice of the Huskies all season long. Just a quick schedule update for next week. We are going to have the Irene Wakanda volleyball game on Thursday night, the Flandreau game, football game at Elk Point on Friday, and then we will be traveling to the DAC-12 tournament on Saturday at Sioux Falls Christian. So Jacoby Kraus gets the handoff. He's going to get about 9 yards on the carry. No, Kraus is going to break free. He got back the penalty yards and more. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 approximately from the 36-yard line. So again, we will be at the DAC-12 volleyball tournament at Sioux Falls Christian next Saturday as well, covering the Elk Point-Jefferson game. That tournament will be played as a classic with seeds meeting each other. So Gordon with the pass gets the pass over to Federal. Federal gets the first down for the McCook Central Montrose Cougars. So it is going to be 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line with 10:36 left to go here in the third quarter. So the Husky defense needs to get a stop here. 10:36 left to go. Gordon with the handoff to Kraus. Kraus right up the middle. 10-5 touchdown. Touchdown Cougars. 10:28 left to go here in the third quarter. And McCook Central Montrose has just taken the lead on a Jacoby Kraus 21-yard run. So Gordon, handoff goes, nope, pass is good to Federal. And that is going to make the score 30-27 in favor of the Cougars. So with 10:28 left to go here in the third quarter, we're going to go ahead and step aside. You're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies find themselves down by 3, 30-27 to the McCook Central Montrose Cougars. 10:28 remaining in the third quarter. Huskies are getting ready to take the kickoff. Tyler Gehring and Riley Schmitz back deep for the Huskies. So the Cougars approach the ball. Ball's going to be played along the ground, picked up by one of the up men for the Huskies. I believe, not sure who that was. Jacob Scarman, I believe. Yep, Jacob Scarman was the up man for the Huskies, getting that kickoff, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Huskies from their own 40-yard line. So Tyler Gehring checks out of the game for the Huskies. McDermott in at quarterback for the Huskies. Direct snap goes to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz is going to move around the left side. Schmitz finds room around the sideline. Oh! And the fans want a flag. Riley Schmitz gets the first down. He got knocked out of bounds, had to hurdle the bench. It was almost a late hit is what the fans are calling for here. So 1st and 10 now from midfield for the Huskies. 10-12 left to go here in the third quarter. So direct snap's going to go right back to Schmitz. Nope, check that. That's going to go to Lucas Heiser on the direct snap. And the Huskies are going to get about 5 yards on the play, maybe 6. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 from the 44-yard line for the Huskies. So Heiser and Schmitz. Hand off. Riley Schmitz. No, Skylar Swadek with 10, 5, touchdown Huskies! Skylar Swadek with a 44-yard touchdown run. Holy help me, Hannah! So with 9:23 left to go, here in the third quarter, Huskies take the lead back 33-30. Carson Timmons comes on for the extra point. So Timmons on for the extra point. Snap back, ball down, kick is up. And it is good! Carson Timmons! 4 for 4 for PATs tonight. And the Huskies go back up 4, 34-30 with 9:23 left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health. We're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Since the 1960s, McClory Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McClory Engineering in Elk Point.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies have taken the lead 34-30. Kickoff was brought up to about the 26-yard line of the Cougars. So that is where Gavin Gordon is going to take over 1st and 10 from his own 26. 9:17 left to go here in the third quarter. You're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football. I'm Mark Krebs alongside Abby Casting. Thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. So Gordon calls for the ball. Handoff goes to Kraus, and Kraus gets buried by 3 or 4 Huskies. Short gain on the play, maybe a yard. Skylar Swadek in on the tackle there. Andrew Neerman I see as well for the Huskies. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd down and 9 from the 26-yard line for McCook Central Montrose. The pass by Gordon is good to Farrell. He gets brought down by Tyler Gehring and Will Gary. It's going to be a 1st down for the Cougars at the 45-yard line of the Huskies. 8:43 left to go here in the third quarter. Excuse me. So Gordon back in the shotgun. He's got Jacoby in his backfield. 2 men split wide to the left, 2 split wide to the right. Short little pass there, caught by the Cougars. So a short gain, maybe about 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the 42-yard line with 8:25 and counting. So Gordon back in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Kraus, and the Huskies, oh no, he bounces off the tackle. Andrew Neerman finally brings him down. Jacoby Kraus gets the 1st down for McCook Central. That is going to be enough for a Cougar 1st down, though. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 8 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. So Gordon back in the shotgun formation. Handoff's going to go to Kraus. Kraus right up the middle. He's going to get met by a host of Huskies. I see Skylar Swadek in there on the tackle, right along with Riley Schmitz. I believe Schmitz was the man who brought him down. It's going to be a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 from the 30 for the Cougars. Kraus with the handoff once again from Gordon, and he bounces outside. Tacklers 10-5 touchdown. McCook Central. This is going to be a high-scoring game, folks. Jacoby Kraus with a 30-yard touchdown run. And that makes it 36-34 in favor of McCook Central. They're going to go for 2 here with 7:16 left to go in the third. So Gordon bobbles the snap, and it is no good. So it is a 36-34 lead now for the Cougars. 7:16 left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Cougars are locked in a battle right now. It is back to a 2-point lead for the Cougars, 36-34, with 7:16 left to go. Ball's going to be picked up by the up man. I believe that was Carson Timmons who got the kickoff for the Huskies. So the Huskies are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line, or from their own 40-yard line is what they're going to call it. So 1st and 10 for the Huskies, 7:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, you're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you very much for tuning in with us tonight. Direct snap's going to go back to Riley Schmidt's handoff. It's going to go to Will Gary. Gary's got a hole. And they're going to say there's a fumble on the play. And McCook Central recovers the fumble on the 48-yard line of the Huskies. So McCook Central Montrose is going to take over 1st and 10 from the Husky 47-yard line after the fumble. Will Gary was the ball carrier for the Huskies. You can hear the Husky faithful in the background chanting defense, looking to get the Huskies going. Kraus with the football. He's going around the right side. Kraus is going to get the first down and more. Finally, Skylar Swadek brings him down. And we have whistles all over the place. I believe there's a penalty marker on the field. I can't see it. If it is, it's in the vicinity of holding against McCook Central, and it is. So the defense draws a holding penalty. It's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So the Huskies are going to get a break there. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Cougars from So it's going to be 1st and 12 now from midfield for the Cougars. Huskies need to look out for Kraus as well.
Have fun, boys!
So Gordon, handoff goes to Federal. Federal looks to get around the right side. He does. Riley Schmitz knocks him out of bounds for the Huskies on the far side. So he gets pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 3. 2nd and 4 from the 41. 6:33 left to go here in the third quarter. So Gordon, handoff to Kraus. And Kraus gets wrapped up, but not before he gets the first down. Wrapped up by Andrew Neerman and a couple of other Huskies in on that tackle. It's going to be a first down for the Cougars. Makes it 1st and 10 from the 36 for MCM. 6:12 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Gordon, handoff to Kraus. Kraus looks around, and there's another flag on the play, and I believe that's going to be that's going to be a holding penalty as well. That's going to be a holding penalty called against the Cougars. Coach Sean Flanagan's not too happy seeing that play be called back for holding. So the Huskies get another break, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Let's see where that's going to place the ball. So that's going to back the ball up to about midfield after the penalty. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 22-ish. We'll see what the official call is. 1st and 23 from the Husky 48-yard line. 5:57 left to go here in the third quarter. So Gordon with the handoff to, nope, Gordon to the pass, and pass is too long. And now they're going to call a pass interference on the Huskies. Ben Swadek's going to get flagged. Ben Swadek was all over his man. I didn't think he had a hand on him. So that's going to be a first down for the Cougars after the pass interference call. Makes it first down and about 7 from the 33-yard line. 5:46 left to go here in the first quarter. Kraus with the handoff. Kraus goes right up the middle, and he's going to get met by a couple of Huskies. He's not going to get very much further, maybe about 3 or 4 yards on the carry. Jake Terry in the ear of the official right now. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2 from the 33-yard line. 5:15 left to go here in the third quarter. Plenty of time for the Huskies to get the lead back. Gordon gets flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he is really flushed. He's all the way back by midfield. He's got to get rid of that football. And somehow finds his man. Pass was caught by Cody Miles. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Oh, my goodness. Tyler Gehring in on the stop for the Huskies. So the officials are going to try to figure this one out. It's 2nd and 2 is what they have up on the board. The officials are trying to figure out where this football needs to be placed. And they're going to say first down for the Cougars. So Gavin Gordon gets a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 24. Handoff goes to Kraus. Kraus is going to get met by a host of Huskies. Andrew Neerman in on the stop for EPJ. Andrew Neerman in on the tackle for the Huskies, among others, for EPJ. McCook Central Montrose playing a hurry-up offense, 2nd and 8 from the 22. Kraus with the carry again, and Kraus is going to get taken down. The Huskies need to figure out a way to stop him. Gain of about 4 on the play. Ben Swadek in on the tackle for the Huskies, right along with Skylar Swadek. Brings up a 3rd and 2 from the 16-yard line, so the Cougars are inside the red zone with 3:56 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and Jacoby Kraus just got upended by Andrew Neerman as soon as he got the football. Andrew Neerman with the penetration and a great hit on Kraus. My goodness. You saw Andrew Neerman go low and Kraus go about 3 feet in the air. Loss of 2 on the play, 4th and 4 for Gordon. Gordon drops back with the pass. Drops back to pass. Neerman chases him. And an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass by the Cougars. Huskies are going to take over. 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. Oh, my goodness. That is a big defensive stop for the Huskies.
Huskies will take over on down.
Oh, that is the shot in the arm the defense needed. I hope that momentum keeps going. Andrew Neerman with the drive-saving stop for the Huskies. So the Huskies back on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 17. Flags fly everywhere. And that might be an offsides penalty on McCook Central. They're walking backwards like it is. An offsides penalty on the Cougars, so that's going to give the Huskies a free 5 yards. Brings up 1st and 5 now from the 22-yard line for the Huskies. 3:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Cougars have the 36-34 lead. Again, you're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
Riley Schmitz gets the direct snap. He's going to try the right side this time, and Schmitz is going to get about 2 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 now for the Huskies with 2:35 left to go here in the third. So 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line for EPJ. Clock continues to run. Huskies need to keep this going. Riley Schmitz gets the direct snap. He finds room. Schmitz is pushing the pile forward, gets it all the way out to about the 39-yard line. What a play by Riley Schmitz, getting 12 yards on the carry. 1st down, Huskies. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Huskies now with 2:02 left to go here in the third. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And Riley Schmitz was shaken up on the play. He's going to come out for a play. He got tended to by the McCook Central Montrose trainer. We hope that he is going to be okay. Checking into the game is going to be Gavin Jacobs for the Huskies. So Huskies come out of the injury timeout. 1st and 10 from their own 38. 1:50 left to go. Direct snap goes to Skylar Swadek. Swadek finds room on the right side. He's gonna fight his way to about 7-8 yards, maybe more. Great run by Skylar Swadek. Riley Schmitz just had a bit of a cramp over there on the sideline. Drake Pete helping him out. And that is going to be a 9-yard gain for the Huskies. Give it 9.5. 2nd and 1 from the 48-yard line for the Huskies. Minute 41 left to go here in the third quarter. Huskies looking to drive and score on this possession. Direct snap goes back to Lucas Heiser, and I believe Heiser, if they move the pile, Heiser's going to get the 1st down. Lucas Heiser with a nice, trying to move the pile. Kickoff with the stop. Heiser got a quarter of a yard short. And an official's timeout. They're going to measure this football. I believe he may have gotten it based on the spot. So the officials bringing the chains out across the field. This is the first time they've done that tonight. And it's a Husky first down. Lucas Heiser gets the first down for EPJ. Got it by about the nose of the football. So 1st and 10 Huskies from the 49-yard line. Minute 14 left to go here in the third quarter. So Riley Schmitz back in the game. Schmitz is going to get the direct snap. He's going to drive right up the middle, get about 3 yards on the carry, maybe 2. Huskies are going to keep this clock running with the ball on the ground. .50 seconds left to go. Huskies 2nd and 9 from midfield. Snap goes right to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz tries around the outside. Far side, Riley Schmitz is going to get run out of bounds. I believe he got the first down. Let's see where they spot it. Nope, they're going to say he got out of bounds with 33.2 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Huskies. So Lucas Heiser and Riley Schmitz in the backfield. Schmitz got it. No, I believe Skylar Swadek carried the football. We'll try to see from here. Use it. 17 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 4th down for the Huskies. 4th and 1. From the 42-yard line, and the Huskies are going to take this into the fourth quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, McCook Central Montrose has the 36-34 lead over the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies in this back-and-forth affair. Huskies are going to have 4th and 1 when we come back. You're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after this.
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars are in a battle right now. Huskies have it 4th and 1 from the Cougar 42-yard line. Huskies are going to push forward, and they're going to get the first down. First down carry for the Huskies. So the Huskies on a 4th and short convert. Lucas Heiser checks out of the game right along with Gavin Jacobs. 1st and 10 now for the Huskies from the Cougar 40-yard line. Huskies need to get a score on this possession. So Noah McDermott back to pass. He's got Tyler Gehring, and Gehring tries to go up and almost. Oh, there should have been a. Gehring was open in the end zone. Good pass by McDermott. But he had his man draped all over him. Gehring outleapt his man, though, just couldn't pull it in. It would have been 1st and 10, or 1st and goal for the Huskies from about the 5-yard line. Instead, it's 2nd and 10 from the Cougar 40-yard line. Snap goes to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz going to try the outside. Oh, Schmitz has room. Schmitz gets all the way down to about the 25-yard line. 15-yard gain for the Huskies. First down. A good run for Riley Schmitz. They're going to mark him down at about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for EPJ from the 27. 11:28 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Huskies and Cougars locked in a battle. First and 10 from the Cougar 26-yard line for EPJ, down 36-34. Direct snap back to Schmitz. Schmitz finds some room in the pile. He's going to push forward. He's going to get about 3 yards on the carry. Maybe 2. We'll see where they spot the football. So a gain of 1 on the play is what they're going to call it. 2nd and 9 for the Huskies from the Cougar 25-yard line. 10:30 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Low snap to Riley Schmitz. He's able to pick it up, though. Schmitz is going to push the pile. And he's going to gain about 5 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 4 from the 20-yard line for the Huskies. Kickoff with the stop for McCook Central Montrose. So 3rd and 3 from the 20. And I believe that could be an offsides call on McCook Central. Nope, a false start on the Huskies. I didn't see who moved. So that's going to back the Huskies up 5 yards. Brings up 3rd and 8 from the 25. So 3rd and long for the Huskies. They've converted on this before. So McDermott and Schmitz back in the backfield. McDermott swing pass over to Neerman. Neerman's going to find room on the right side, and Neerman's going to tiptoe down the sideline. I believe that's going to be enough for a first down. It is! First down, Huskies! Andrew Neerman with a beautiful catch and run right down the sideline, tiptoed down the sideline. That's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Huskies in the red zone. So Neerman split wide to the right. Riley Schmitz, Noah McDermott. Schmitz with the direct snap. Schmitz is going to get up close to the 5-yard line. And they're going to give Schmitz another first down. Loudenberg with the tackle for the Cougars. But it's a first down for the Huskies. 8:57 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Huskies knocking on the door. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. So EPJ breaks the huddle. Noah McDermott, Riley Schmitz in the backfield. Direct snap's going to go to Schmitz. Schmitz going to walk it in with 3 yards out. Husky touchdown! Riley Schmitz from 3 yards out with 8:32 left to go in the football game. So the Huskies trying to figure out what they're going to do here. I don't see Carson Timmons out there. I believe the Huskies are going to go for 2. And that would force Huskies are going to go for 2. Riley Schmitz next to Noah McDermott. Direct snap goes to Schmitz. Schmitz tries to turn the corner. 10, 5. 2-point conversion. It's good. 2-point conversion for the Huskies by Riley Schmitz. And the Huskies retake the lead 42-36 with 8:32 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after this.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota. You're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. Huskies have retaken the lead with 8:32 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 42-36 over the McCook Central Montrose Cougars. Carson Timmons in to kick it away for the Huskies. Low kick, fielded by number 8, I believe. And that's gonna be good field position for the Cougars. Kopsel with the good return there for McCook Central Montrose. Ball's going to be in Husky territory, 1st and 10 from the Husky 45-yard line with 8:23 left to go in the game. Husky defense needs to get a stop here. Gordon has Kraus in his backfield. 2 men split wide to the right, 1 split wide to the left. Handoff goes to Kraus, and he gets tripped up right away by Andrew Neerman. Neerman has had Kraus's number all night long. He didn't go anywhere. 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Huskies. 8:06 with the clock running left to go here in the fourth quarter. So Kopsel goes wide to the left. Gordon has 1 man split wide to the right. Kraus in his backfield. Handoff goes to Kraus. Kraus tries to find room around the right side. Penalty flag's going to fly. 2 flags are going to fly. That's going to be in the vicinity of holding. But we're going to have to see what the second flag is all about. That could be holding on both. So the officials are getting together. The first flag that came out from the referee was in the vicinity of holding, and I believe that's what it's going to end up being. But let's see. If it is holding, it's going to be about the 44-yard line, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 19 from inside Cougar territory. It is going to be holding. Yes, 2 penalties against the Cougars. Huskies are going to take the holding penalty. So that is going to march the ball back 10 yards. The official coming over and talking to head coach Jake Terry. Huskies were able to get that, so it's going to be 2nd down and 20 from the 45-yard line of the Cougars. You can hear the Husky fans in the background chanting defense, trying to get this defense fired up. Huskies need a stop on this possession. Gordon's got Krause in his backfield. He's got one man split wide to the right, one man split wide to the left. Gordon with the pass, and he's going to get sacked! Andrew Dearman with the sack for the Huskies! Loss of about 7 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and a country mile for the Cougars. That is a huge stop. So 3rd and about 27. And a timeout called by the Huskies. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them with 7:11 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Huskies call a timeout. You're listening to Elk Point Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after this.
Todd's Electric Service with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
This is huge. This is a huge play. They cannot give up a big play here. As we come back, you're listening to Elk Point Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. 3rd and 26 for the Cougars. Handoff goes to Krause, and Krause is going to get real. No, Gordon with the pass. Incomplete! Incomplete! That pass was intended for Cody Miles. Huskies broke that up. No flags on the play. 4th and 26 for the Cougars. I thought Jacoby Krause had gotten the ball. I didn't see that Gordon still had it in his hand. 7:03 left to go. Huskies need to get this stopped. Tyler Gehring back deep for the Huskies, standing at about his own 35-yard line. They're looking for a punt. And offsides on the Huskies. That's going to give McCook Central a free 5 yards, gives it 4th and 21 now from the 44-yard line. Huskies with the lead, 42-36, 7:03 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Gavin Gordon. Ball was never signaled ready for play, I don't believe. So Gavin Gordon is going to punt this ball away on the 4th and 22. He's standing back at about his own 34-yard line. Tyler Gehring. Oh, a big booming kick. Tyler Gehring calls for a fair catch and makes it. It's going to be 1st and 10 Huskies with 6:55 left to go here in quarter number 4. Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Cougars in a barn burner. 1st and 10 from the Husky 21. A great turnout here from Elk Point Jefferson tonight. A good turnout from McCook Central Montrose for their homecoming game as well. Again, we thank you for listening to Elk Point Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. Again, I apologize for the camera issues tonight. We were in a kind of a weird setup and trying to make do with it, but at least we were able to get you audio for the second half of this pivotal game. If the Huskies win, I believe they will switch spots with McCook Central Montrose and be the number 5 seed, but we'll have to see come Monday. So, Huskies with the carry. I believe Riley Schmitz has that. Yep, Riley Schmitz with the carry for the Huskies. Got about 3 yards on the carry. So it's going to bring up a second down and about 6 from the 30, from second and 5 from the 26-yard line for the Huskies. Huskies need to score on this possession. 6:22 left to go here in the fourth quarter. They can run this clock down too as well. So Noah McDermott in the backfield. He's got a single set. Man split wide to the right, one split wide to the left. McDermott drops back to pass. Swing pass out to Andrew Neerman. Neerman sidesteps the tackle. Neerman's going to find some room, and Neerman fumbled the football. It's going to be McCook Central football. McCook Central football. Andrew Neerman fumbled the football. So with 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter, McCook Central Montrose is going to get the football back, 1st and 10 from the Husky 33-yard line. Oh, a tough break for Neerman, who had to cut back against the grain and tried to shake a couple of receivers. Gordon with the handoff to Kraus. Kraus going to get taken down by Neerman. Andrew Neerman takes Jacoby Kraus down about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He makes up for that fumble by taking down Kraus. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 from the Husky 35. Gordon back in the shotgun. He's got a single set back in the backfield. 5:33 left to go. Husky defense needs to stop this down. Gordon back to pass. He's getting chased out of the pocket. He's going to have to run. He's going to find room along the sideline. Gavin Gordon with the run along the left side, up the left sideline. Lucas Heiser in pursuit for him. Got about 8 yards on the carry. Brings up 3rd and about 4 from the 25-yard line for the Cougars. 5:23 left to go. Clock stopped. Gordon takes the snap. Handoff goes to Kraus. No, Gordon with the quarterback keeper, and he got taken down almost immediately. Short gain maybe of 1. Jacob Lichtenberg in on the tackle for the Huskies. 4th and 2 now for McCook Central. Montrose. 4th and 2 from the 24-yard line. 4:55 left to go here in this ball game. Gordon calls for the snap. Handoff goes to Kraus. Kraus finds room. And I don't know if that's going to be enough for a first down. It is. So Jacoby Kraus gets about 3 yards on the carry. It's enough for a first down. And now they're going to keep the clock rolling at 4:45 and counting. So we're in a shootout here, folks. Gordon back to pass, and ball almost got picked off by Neerman. Incomplete pass by Gordon stops the clock with 4:32 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So the Huskies line up for the 2nd and 10 from inside the red zone at the 17-yard line. Gordon with the carry along the right side. He's going to get run out of bounds by Tyler Gehring. And they're going to throw a flag and say Tyler Gehring on a late hit. I don't know how that can be after what happened with Riley Schmitz. They're going to say a horse collar tackle called on Tyler Gehring. Personal foul. So it's going to bring up 1st and goal from the 2-yard line for the Cougars. Gordon back in the shotgun. Handoff's going to go to Kraus. Kraus is going to walk in from 2 yards out. Jacoby Kraus walks in from 2 yards out, and that ties it up with 4:16 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Plenty of time left for the Huskies. And we've got an injured McCook Central. No, we've got an injured Husky on the play. Let's go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point. You're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the McCook Central Montrose Cougars are tied at 42 apiece with 4:16 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Cougars are going to line up to go for 2 here. Huskies need a stop and a score on the next offensive possession. So Gordon has a single set in the backfield. That's Jacoby Kraus. Gordon calls for the ball. Handoff goes to Kraus. Kraus is going to walk it in from 2. So McCook Central takes the lead, 44-42, with 4:16 left to go here in the 4th quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies are down to 2 to the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose, 44-42 with 4:16 left to go here in the football game. Huskies are going to get the ball back. So the Huskies need to be looking for a short kick here by the Cougars and try to get some good field position out of this. And the Huskies need to hang on to the football. So a short kick taken by one of the up men for the Huskies. And he's going to slip and go down. Carson Timmons was the man who got the kickoff for the Huskies. 3 seconds ticked off the clock, so 4:13 left to go here in a 44-42 ball game. McCook Central Montrose leads the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies. What a battle between these two teams tonight. So Skylar Swadek back in the football game. Oh, he's pushing the pile forward. That's going to be close to a Husky first down. It was 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Huskies need to hurry up. 2nd down and 1 from the 48-yard line for the Huskies. 3:50 remaining and counting. So McDermott back in the shotgun formation. Direct snap to Riley Schmitz. And the fumble. Ball's fumbled. I don't know if the Huskies got it. Huskies did recover. So a low snap. That's going to push the Huskies back a little bit. Huskies lose about 6 yards on the fumble. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 from the 43-yard line. McDermott drops back to pass. He's got Tyler Gehring. And Gehrig's going to get torn out of bounds, short of the 1st down. So the Huskies are going to have to go for it here with 3 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Huskies need to get a 4th down conversion here. 4th down and 4 from the 45-yard line. 3 minutes left to go. Watch for Riley Schmitz on this play. Direct snap to Schmitz. Schmitz follows his blockers. Oh, Schmitz gets around. He's going to get the 1st down and more. Schmitz keeps moving. 1st down, Huskies. Riley Schmitz on the 4th and 4 conversion gets the ball into Cougar territory. 1st and 10 Huskies from the 41-yard line of the Cougars. Oh, my goodness. .244 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, or in the 4th quarter, excuse me. Huskies down 2. Riley Schmitz with the ball carrier gets about 2 yards on the carry, maybe a yard. Gets it down to the 40-yard line, so 1 yard on the carry. 2nd and 9 for the Huskies. 2:24 left to go here in the 4th. Second and 9 from the 40-yard line of the Cougars. Direct snap goes to Schmitz. Schmitz finds some room around the right side, and he's going to get brought down at about the 36-yard line, so a gain of 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5, and a timeout called by the Huskies. Yep, so a timeout called by the Huskies, I believe. So Elk Point-Jefferson does call the timeout with 2:02 left to go here in the 4th quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. I'm Mark Krebs, your voice of the Huskies all season long. Huskies have a 3rd and 5 situation from the 36-yard line. Huskies need to get a conversion here. 2:05 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Direct snap goes to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz going to try around the outside. Schmitz has room. Schmitz breaks the tackle. 1st down, Huskies! 1st down, Huskies! Oh, my goodness! Huskies move the chains. Minute 57 left to go. 1st and 10 from the Cougar 23-yard line. Riley Schmitz with the football. No, Skyler's wanted 10-5. Touchdown, Huskies! Touchdown, Huskies! Skyler Swadek with his 2nd touchdown of the football game. Skyler Swadek with his 2nd touchdown of the game from 23 yards out. Minute 46 left to go here in the football game. Huskies lining up for 2. Riley Schmitz gets the football. Is Schmitz going to get in? Push the pile. Schmitz did not get in. Schmitz did not get in. So the Huskies now have the lead, 48-44. With 1:46 left to go in this football game, we're going to go ahead and step aside. You're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Football here on YouTube Live.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, McCook Central, Montrose High School, where the Huskies have just retaken the lead, 48-44 on a Skylar Swadek 23-yard run. Oh, man, what a game. Back and forth since the second quarter. The Huskies struck first with 11:37 left to go, and this has got to be one of the highest-scoring games in Class 11B this year. Carson Timmons puts the ball deep. Huskies need to get a stop here on defense. On the return was Kopsel. It's about a 15-yard return on the play. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Cougars from the 44-yard, from their own 44-yard line with 1:40 left to play in this football game. Huskies need to play tight defense here with 1:40 left because Central Montrose can score quickly. Gordon drops back for the pass. Little quick pass out to Kopsel. Not to Kopsel, excuse me, to Kraus, I believe. And no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 with 1:34 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Actually, a loss of a yard, so 2nd and 11 from the 43-yard line. 1:34 left to go in this ball game. So Gordon, check that. It's going to be a false start penalty, I believe, called on McCook Central. Yes, it is. Huskies marching back 5 yards. 2nd and 15 now from the 39-yard line. Second and 15 from the 39-yard line for the Cougars. 1:33 left to go. Gordon. They're going to add 1 second to the clock to make it 1:34. The clock did run. So 1:34 on the clock, 2nd and 15. Gordon drops back to pass. He's got a man wide open over the middle. And that was Federal. He gets out of bounds, and that's going to be a Cougar first down with 1:27 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the Husky 45-yard line. 1:27 left to go. Huskies need to get a stop on defense. And a timeout called by Elk Point-Jefferson. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them. With 1:27 left to go in this football game, you're listening to Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Football here on YouTube Live.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare and Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Welcome back to McCook Central Montrose High School in Salem, South Dakota. Let's check some scores from around the state. Mobridge Pollock over Redfield 48-6. Winner over Miller Highmore Herald 50-0. with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Flandreau over Webster area, 12-6. No, that game has just gone final. So we'll have more scores for you during the post game. Gordon back in shotgun formation. Jacoby Kraus back, single setback for him. Gordon steps up, pass, it's complete. Farrell, good, the clock is going to continue to run. Minute 18, 17, 16, clock continues to move. And a timeout called. And a timeout called by McCook Central Montrose. We're going to see. We're going to keep it right here and go back over the scores. McCook Central Montrose has one timeout left. The Huskies have none. So going back to the scores, in this game, the Huskies up on McCook Central Montrose 48-44. St. Thomas More defeated Douglas tonight 45-18. Custer defeated Lee Deadwood 42-0. Woonsocket, Washington Springs, Sanborn Central defeated Chamberlain 19-0. Bridgewater Emory Ethan, after a slow start, ended up defeating Garrettson 41-9. Sioux Valley defeated Beersford 42-20. Sisseton defeated Aberdeen Roncalli 48-26. Hot Springs and Stanley County play tomorrow night. So that is a look at the 11B scores from around the state. Tonight is this game is the last game in Class 11B to be played, or that is yet to finish. So with a minute 14 left to go here in the fourth quarter, 2nd and 6 for McCook Central Montrose. Gordon back in the shotgun. 2nd and 6 from the Husky 40-yard line. Huskies desperately need a stop here. Gordon drops back to pass. Huskies need to get some. He's got a man wide open. Ball's tipped. Ball's tipped. Almost picked off by the Huskies. That was almost picked off by Jacob Scarman. Oh my, that would have been a game changer there. That stops the clock. 3rd and 6 from the Husky 40-yard line with a minute 7 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So Gordon, low snap. And the pass gets batted down. The pass gets batted down. Huskies fall on it, but the ball was incomplete. 4th down. 4th down. Huskies need to get a stop here. 4th and 6 from the 40-yard line. Husky defense is stepping up this last series. Minute 3 left to go on the clock. Gordon is going to have to go for it. Gordon back in the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Looking long. Incomplete! 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 Gordon incomplete! The Huskies are going wild on the sidelines with 59.4 seconds left. The Huskies are going to win this football game 48-44. Oh my goodness! What a football game from the Huskies! All the Huskies need to do are take 2 knees. McCook Central, Montrose can stop the clock one time. I don't know if they're going to, though. First and 10 for the Huskies from their own 40-yard line, but they just need to get into the victory formation to win this football game. We are going to have head coach Jake Terry's reaction after this football game, and I'm sure it's going to be a happy night for him and the rest of the Huskies. First knee. McCook Central is not going to call a timeout. Huskies just need to get the clock underneath 40 seconds. That is how this football game is going to end. Huskies are going to win this one 48-44. Huskies are going to improve to 4-3 on the season. McCook Central is going to drop to 4-3 on the season. Oh my goodness. One more knee for Noah McDermott, and that is going to be it. Huskies win. What a comeback. The Point-Jefferson Huskies have won this football game 48-44, spoiling McCook Central Montrose's homecoming celebration tonight. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we're going to have head coach Jake Terry with us. You're listening to Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after this.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
They just beat Webster area 12-6. So that was an ugly game. Ranger's not that good, though. But that's their first win of the season. Oh, I see. Yeah, have them off. Do we have enough charge to keep going? Yeah. Okay. Some off.
Right, that's free.
You know you want to take it home with you? Yeah, keep them running.
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Welcome back to Salem, South Dakota, where the Huskies have just defeated the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars 48-44. I'm joined by head coach Jake Terry. And coach, what a game. I mean, really, I have no words to describe that game.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. There's no words that you can describe how well these kids played. They get up, they go down, they get up, they go down, they battled no matter what was going on out there. Kids played a great job. Our offensive line really played well. Riley did a great job running the football. Offensive line, Lucas Heiser had a couple great carries. Skylar Swadek, holy smokes, that was a couple of great touchdowns he had there. And then you can't say enough about our defensive line. Holy smokes, they did an outstanding job. Andrew Neerman, man, I've never seen that kid play so well. He played out of his mind, and I'm so freaking proud of those kids that go out there. And that's exactly what I just got done told them. I'm so freaking proud of how well they played, and to be able to battle, win, lose, whatever it may be. These are always the fun games to be a part of, but they're a little bit nicer to come out on the winning end, that's for sure.
Talk about what you said to your team going into that final drive by McCook Central, knowing that you needed to get a stop when you were up 48-44.
Don't play for the win right now. Play one play at a time. Settle down, play one play at a time. You're not going to win it in one play, but you could definitely lose it in one play. So we got to focus on one play at a time and just sit in and play our game. Our kids did a great job. That Andrew getting his hands up there, Jake Scarman knocking the ball down and forcing them, covering their dudes, forcing them to throw to somebody who they don't normally throw to at the end of the game there, and try and put the hands in there. And obviously we saw what happened, and kids did a great job. I'm super proud of them, man. I love these guys. They're awesome.
Is it safe to say that the momentum from last week's Garrettson game bled over into tonight's game? I mean, you guys just really opened up the scoring there in that second quarter, starting with Riley getting 3 touchdowns in that second quarter alone.
I think our kids they're clicking. We put in a little bit of throwing the ball, trying to be a little bit more balanced. But at the end of the day, you got to go with what works, and obviously running the ball with Riley Schmidt, that's a pretty good idea anytime you get that opportunity. I'm not sure how many carries he had, but he might be a little sore tomorrow. He had probably the best game he's ever had. Offense, defense, outstanding job.
Well, Coach Flandreau comes to town next week. They just defeated Webster 12-6, so they're coming in with a little bit of momentum. What are you looking for out of the Flyers?
Man, I'm excited for the Flandreau Flyers. I'm glad they got that win. That's exciting for them. I'm proud of those guys. Coach Genslinger up there, man, you do an outstanding job. Keep working hard. But, we're going to come out. We're going to be ready to play, just one play at a time. You can't take anything for granted. This is huge. This win here is huge for playoffs. So this is massive. But we got to be able to go out and beat Flandreau. That's got to be number one. Go beat Flandreau on Friday night and let the chips fall where they may. And we just control what we can control. And it should be a great game on Friday night.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on the big win. Again, the Huskies win this one 48-44. Thank you very much, Coach Jake Terry, for joining us tonight on the post-game show.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Well, that's going to do it for us from here in Salem. Again, we thank you very much for sticking around with all the technical issues we had. We were glad we were able to bring you the exciting conclusion. But your Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies defeat the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars 48-44 here in Salem tonight to spoil the Cougars' homecoming. So for Abby Casting, our videographer extraordinaire all season long, let's just give you a quick preview of what we have going on next week. We will be in Elk Point covering the volleyball team against Irene Wakanda on Thursday night. We will have all the coverage of that volleyball match beginning at around 7:15. At 7:30 on Friday night at about 6:40, we will have your pregame show for the Flandreau Flyers game. And then on Saturday morning, we will be in Sioux Falls to cover the DAC 12 conference tournament. That is going to be played like a classic, so one match for the Huskies, but we will be up there covering that for you as well. So lots of Husky athletics going on next week. That will be covered by us here at Fuller Digital Solutions. So again, for Abby Casting, I'm Mark Krebs. You've been watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you, good night, and go Huskies!